All right, y'all. Morning hustle, L'Oreal. I got Blueface with me, Blueface baby, and
Hey,
everybody goes crazy over Blueface, whether you do something good or bad, right? Everybody talking about you.
yeah,
And you
I
got you got a lot of things going on right now, and we're gonna get into them. Let's talk about first and foremost. You got a new record out right now, and a lot of people was talking about this record because you kind of switched your flow up a little bit. It's called Outside, aka Better Days. So, what was
oh,
the inspiration behind switching up that style a little bit?
um, I don't know. I guess the song made me feel a little bit different, so I had to go with the way I was feeling.
Right.
Studio vibe.
Right. You get a little bit of backlash or whatever for sometimes rapping off of the beat is what people say. And you say you do it too.
I don't do it intentionally. What you think?
I think you do it sometimes, but I think you know how to ride the beat. I think it's kind of like a I'm not gonna say like a you kind of play into it, I think,
Yeah,
when
maybe
people
it's
say things like
more
that.
of a style, huh? Fuck it,
Yeah.
make it a style.
I like it. I like it. A lot of people follow behind it as well. So it's kind of like a trend. How about that?
For sure. I think they secretly love it. They just don't want to admit it.
Maybe that's what it is. Something else we love you for lately has been the Blue Girls Club, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you done joined on, huh?
What you think about it?
So I think it's crazy, and we're gonna definitely talk about what I like. What about it I think is crazy, and you
All right,
will have your chance to say how you feel about everything.
let's do it.
So
Let's clear the air.
yeah, let's clear the air. So a lot of
Yeah,
artists did join OnlyFans, and it happened during the pandemic, right?
yeah, yeah.
And they were showing off their goods and all that stuff, and you decided to take a different route.
Yeah, no, yeah. I had to find some way on there without showing my dick. I just had to. I ain't on that type of time, but it's definitely good money on there, so I fucking with it.
Okay, so are you when you say without showing your dick, does that mean you're not showing your dick to everyone or anyone or none of the girls? Because I did see an interview where you said that you don't have relationships with these girls. You don't have relations with them. Is that true?
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, it's 100% true. It would. I don't think it would go as well if I did. I think it would be a lot more, emotions and feelings that would get in the way of the business, and women trying to come after me and whatnot. So it's better
Right.
that I don't deal with them.
So I know some of them though still do try to hit on you and things of that nature. How do you brush it off?
Um, See, I'm pretty good at that. I don't know. The way I see it is like, all right, to put it this way, I'm flying them out. They moving into my house. They're
Mhm.
living. They're living like not with me, but with me for 3 weeks. I'm
Mhm.
coming in. I'm coming in every day. I'm going out every night. So I feel like that it would only, as every woman's fantasy, it would only be wrong if they didn't grow some type of, love for me, even if it's that type or that type. So, and without me even laying a finger on them, I'm,
Okay.
I'm a handsome guy and whatnot, but
You kill me with that.
you hear me.
So, okay, you did get a little bit of reviews about the stay there, right? Like I think out of 5 stars, it may have been a 1. And this was because you had bunk beds everywhere, the girls had all these stuff, and then you made them get tattoos.
Okay,
Now,
okay, yeah.
yeah, so we're gonna talk about that because you told them either they get a tattoo or they have to get out of the house, right?
Yeah. See, now social media has a weird way of I guess uploading what they want to upload or seeing what they
Mm-hmm.
want to see. But when I put that up, that was like, so it's only 3 weeks, like I said, and these women sign up to be there. Literally, they sign waivers, forms, all type of things, so they know what's going on. That's a part of the ritual. At the end of the 3 weeks, 21 days, we all get tattoos.
Right.
I got the tattoo.
But it's Blueface. It's a
Uh,
Blueface hunted, right?
in a way, yeah.
Okay.
But it's like a more feminine type style. It's got like horns in the tail, just like the BGC heart.
Okay.
So it's really my version of a Bad Girls Club.
I do like that. I do like that you turned it into your own. How many women
Exactly.
had, yeah, right? It makes sense. How many women have gotten the tattoo to
Yeah,
date?
it's not a dating show. Let me just make that clear. So far, so the first season was actually it wasn't even a tattoo thing the first season. You know what's crazy? The girls actually came up with that ritual. They're like, well, let's get tattoos. Like, what we doing today? Like, I want to get a tattoo, or I want to get a piercing, or I want to get this, right? So I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
this is season one. This is before the bunk beds. So I'm like, okay, all right, let's all get the same tattoo then. Like, all right, let's do it. Y'all want to do this? All right, let's do it. So that's how that came about from season one. It was their idea. They pitched it to me. Like, look, we want to get these tattoos. I'm like, yeah, you want to get my little, it's ours now, but you want to get my little,
Mhm.
all right, let's do it. So season two came around. These women have already watched season one. That's why they want to be
Mhm.
on season two. So they came. They know the process. They know what's going on. So I sucks that they make it look like I'm saying get a tattoo or get out when really that's not the case. They know they was getting a tattoo.
They
That's
knew
kind of like
what they was heading for.
yeah, that's kind of like the end kind of end game to it is like okay, we made it, we established now we locked in forever. You got this tattoo. I will never like look past you if we in the club or if we here, we there. You're more than welcome to come party with me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a family type of thing. You know?
Okay. So have
Yeah.
networks approached you about picking your show up?
Um, I think Zias and all the other ones. There's a couple of them, but I feel like it's a little bit too real for TV
Yeah, I think
or
so too.
whatnot. I feel like they gonna water it all the way down, and
Mhm.
it's not gonna be the what it is right now. You know, the reason it's only so talked about and it's only so viral is because of how it's going right now, how real it is. It's not no improv. It's not no acting. These are real feelings and emotions that they going through while they there. And so far, every girl that's made it to the end, I stay in touch with them and I ask them. I'll be like, so how's it going since then? Hey, it's nothing but peaches and cream. And they're like, oh, it's great. Everywhere I go, I get free drinks. They let me in. I got this business going now. I got more clients. I got this going. So I'm like, okay, well, if I'm helping y'all out and y'all helping me out, let's keep. I don't plan to stop.
Right. So but you also signed, I know you signed at least one person. Are you going to sign someone else
Okay,
this
yeah.
season?
Okay, so last season, well, I signed two people from the first season.
Okay.
Um, Let me start by saying this. Now, these women, they're not bad women. They're not dumb women. They're not like nothing. There's nothing bad about them. Life decisions may cause them to seem like bad people, but I see them like me. I make certain decisions that other people may frown upon. So the women that I choose are typically, how can I say this? They're a little off the chain. They're a little bit, got a different. They came up, they grew up different. All right, let's
Mhm.
let's say that. But
Okay.
that's how I pick them because I want people with personality. I want people who's not, I don't want no stuck up girl who's finna just sit in the corner all day and be like, I'm not doing nothing. Where's my phone? I'm hungry. Like, you feel me? I need participants. Like, I need people who wanna, who actually want to be there, who actually are gonna appreciate the situation more than they, you know, talk bad about it. So the first
Right.
season, I signed two girls. Now, one of them was, like I said, she was a little less, I guess, I don't know, a little less there. So she didn't really
So a little
see,
rough around the edges.
yeah, she didn't see the vision that I had set for us. So she
Okay.
ended up going her own way, and then
Mhm.
I got rocked. That's the one she said she know what we doing. Season two,
Now she's the
season two
one,
is
wait,
already
hold on.
over.
She's the one without the tooth.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And
Yep.
the tooth is missing because of you.
Uh,
I'm gonna say
in a
because of
way,
you because she came with a tooth.
yes, yes, in a very much way, and that's part of the reason why I am trying to, be so influential and say, fuck the two. We finna change your whole life without a
I
two.
I
You
see,
know?
and I will say that I see her a lot on the blogs. I see people talk about her a lot. I even
Right?
see her about to get into a fight with a model, and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah,
Does
yeah, yeah.
that affect your business though, Blueface? Because you bring a lot of these girls around. You bring most of them around, and it gets crazy sometimes. Is there ever a point where people are like, you could come, but you gotta leave the Blueface Girl Club home?
Oh, not at all. They love it. They ask me to bring her. If anything, before they tell me to leave her, they be like, "Bring Rock." Yeah, it's just viral.
Right.
It's
So
viral. So if me and Rock and your event, it's gonna look like you feel me? It's gonna look
it's gonna be lit.
crazy. It's gonna exactly. So they love it. I haven't received any type of backlash in person, at least, or like people not wanting to work with me because of, if anything, they want to work more. They're like, "Wow, this is I can't believe it. This is crazy." So
Okay,
I
so
fuck
but
with
you
it.
did you lie to me in this interview
No,
already? Because you did say that you haven't dealt with any of the women that was on your show, but it seems as though you and her have a little something going on. I know you was hanging out with Coi Leray not too long ago. I even asked her about you when I did my podcast Lip Service, and she said that y'all was
no,
friendly. You know what I mean? And it seemed like Coi and Rock was going against each other over you at some point. So did you slip up and maybe slip Rock the D and kind of forget about it when I just asked you?
nah, not at all, not at all. See, the thing is, she's a female, right?
Mhm.
I'm a male, so anything that I do for her as her, caretaker or manager or label or whatever you want to call it, is looked at as if we're intimate, and I don't like it because I'm really just, we really just conducting business. So like,
Right.
say now she's living in the house, right? Now I get her a chain. I'm doing everything that you're supposed to do for an artist. If you managing them or you want to, you know, I guess like dress them up to make them, be more artist appealing.
Right.
So that really gets confused. I think she has a lot of love for me just based on, me changing her life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that sometimes get confused with intimacy. But I think she's just overprotective of me a little bit.
Right.
She love me to death just based on me. Like I do everything for you, and it's like I don't do that for my women that I deal with personally.
Mhm.
So it makes my life a lot harder with my in my women category for sure.
It seems
Very,
like a lot of women are overprotective of you. I did see your mother even reached out and said something about her falling back because she don't want nothing to mess up with you and your baby mother's relationship. And I know you've been with your baby mother for a long time, and y'all even had an open relationship at one point in time. Is that still the
yeah,
case?
yeah. No. We no longer got an open or a two girlfriend situation going on no more. That's not going on anymore. We have to let one go.
How do you handle all of this, Blueface?
You know what? In a way, it makes me a totally better man. Like, I feel like I know how to deal with women. I'm more patient. I'm more like, and that's the reason why women are a little bit protective of me, just because I'm really a nice guy.
Are you?
But I'm kind of a villain in it. I'm very nice. I'm a very nice guy. I'm not out to. All I do for the women that I deal with is elevate their mind. I just pick at their flaws and try to tell them, okay, what do you want to do? This what you're doing wrong. This what you're doing right. Let's go in this direction. Let's go in that direction. So I'm never just sitting around just letting the bitch just sit right here and do nothing all day and
Mhm.
just look at me or just smoke weed. I'm like, no, let's you got to add to this and add to that. So I think that's the good thing about me when I deal with women. That's what I mean by I'm a good guy, because I always elevate their mind, just like I do in the BGC, just like I do in the house.
Right.
I'm like damn near a counselor there. Like, I come in every day and I'm like, so how you doing? You okay? How you feeling? Nobody's overly, you can handle it, right? You good, and I make sure I'm the glue. I keep everything together. So that's why I think I'm a good guy, just because I know how to talk to women and listen to them, and and give good advice. And I ain't gonna tell them nothing that I wouldn't do. And
Right.
not too many men are like that. They gonna really take advantage and tell them to do something. Sign your name up here. Let me use your credit for this. Let me borrow your car. You feel me? Do this, and
There are some guys like that out there.
I'm,
You're
I'm
right.
not I'm not doing none of that. All I'm doing is saying, look, baby, you see this? You see it's nice things going around. Like, let's what you want to do to add to it. You want to do hair? You want to do nails? You want to do facials? What you want to do? You want to go to school? You want to go to school? You want to rap? You want to sing? So I think that's why I keep saying I'm a good guy, and people are like, "What? You're a good guy? No, you're not." I'm
Well,
like,
you
all
are
right. If I had
technically you are helping a bunch of girls that you don't even know, really.
literally, like, I don't meet these women. I fly. They're all from different states. They're all from different regions. So I don't see why people like to make me out to be some type of fucking villain. But fuck it, as long as I got my bills paid and my little wee sucked on, I'm good. I
Well,
ain't
I
tripping.
do think a lot of things have to do with, you have some family situations that have come up in the blogs, incidents that have happened with you and your
For
sister.
sure, but we are all, we've all rekindled as the blocks, but they're not gonna post that though, right?
That's what I'm saying. So
They're
I
not
was going
gonna
to
post.
ask you, how does that feel when it's like always the negative things that are shined upon, but not really necessarily the positive?
Man, it's a new era for social media. So I mean, the way I see it, the internet will always win. So it's better if you don't say nothing, you look guilty. If you say something, you look guilty. So I just act like I don't even see the shit. Honestly, that's the way I go
Right.
about it. I don't read comments. I don't. I just look at the number. Okay, I got a million comments. Oh shit, I'm lit. That's the way I see it. I don't go. Oh, let me see what they saying.
Okay, so roughly, since this is so successful with your OnlyFans show, roughly how much do you think, or can you say you're bringing in after expenses and stuff like that?
It's a 3 week thing. So the expenses. I come out of pocket for everything. That's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. I'm like, when we go out, I'm paying for everybody dinner. It's $2,000 no
Mm,
matter where we go. When we
mm-hmm.
when we doing, I do pole dancing class. We go to amusement parks. I do sipping paints with them and hair, eyelashes,
This
nails.
sounds
Yeah,
very expensive.
yeah. So it really adds up. But the last 2 seasons, I had about like 2,000 subscribers, and I was charging like $50 each. I don't want to say no numbers. I'm gonna let you
Yeah,
get. I'm gonna
they
let
do the math from
I'm gonna
there.
let you do the math. Yeah, it's more than 100 though.
So we could be seeing a lot more seasons coming. Basically, is what you're
Definitely.
saying.
I feel like the longer I do it, the more it'll be
The
respected.
bigger,
Yeah, the
and the
more
bigger too.
people will actually be like, okay, well, it's not this. It's actually that.
I mean, because let's really think about it. What's the difference between, I mean, it may be a little bit now, she has obviously way more years in the game, but like a Mona Scott that's putting women together on a show to for a common goal, right?
Yeah,
There's really no difference. You're just in the beginning stages of your show compared
exactly.
to others.
It's just like when you start anything. Nobody really respects it until you establish yourself as finishing what you started. And even the bunk beds thing, man. America's Next Top Models was on bunk beds. They ain't said nothing.
Talk about it now, because people did talk
America's
about it.
Next Top Models was on bunk beds. I got regular females, you know, on but
Hmm.
what's we talking about models. If they can sleep on the bunk bed, man, these women can sleep on the
You,
bunk bed for
you
three
talk
weeks.
about primetime TV and
Man,
Tyra
come on
Banks.
now. They ain't gonna
Yeah.
they ain't gonna say that though. They not gonna. But just like you said, just like I was saying earlier, it goes back to that thing. Just like you were saying about Mona Scott, it goes back
Mhm.
to me being a man and them being women. So it looks like Mona Scott's a woman doing it for women. So it looks like okay, obviously they're not fucking. But if I do it because I'm a
You
man,
don't never know that now, child.
exactly. But that goes even more from my point. But because I'm a man, it's got to
Mhm.
be Blue's a pimp or he's taking advantage. It's like, damn, I'm not doing none of that. I'm
Yeah,
helping them out. These women have no clout. I pick women who don't have the biggest following. Of course, there's a few I pick. Okay, you have a following that'll add to it, but I like to pick the ones who some of the girls have 300 followers. They leave here with 20K or more.
How do they get chose though? So for the next season, because you got a new season that
Yep, yep, yep.
obviously is going to be coming up. Season 2 is done,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Season two
so
is done.
so how would they be a part of your show? I think we got you.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
So
go.
basically I host auditions. So I make a post. If anybody wants to stay tuned and maybe audition, you gotta follow my Instagram at Blueface Bleed 'em, spell Blueface with a S, and bleed 'em just the way it sounds. But yeah, so I put a post up. I get probably 100 auditions in to 1,000 auditions, and I go through them myself, and I pick them myself.
Wow.
Now how I pick them? I pick them based off their audition. I'm looking for personality. I'm looking for character, a little raunchiness to you. Like it goes into the personality.
Hmm.
Some of them I may pick based off how they look. Now that doesn't necessarily mean because they look good. Some of them I might pick because they look terrible. You know, I'm like, and then some of them I might pick because they're older. You know, so
There's a
that's how I
method to
pick.
your madness.
I know how to pick them now. You
I,
know,
I see. I see. Oh my
now,
God.
now I know how to pick them now, baby. You want to come in the Blue GC, baby? You look like you need to be with me. You feel me?
Is this is there somebody behind me?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, baby. I'm
No,
talking to you.
no, no, no. I'm gonna end up fighting you in that damn house.
I'm fucking
So
around. I'm fucking
okay,
around.
you
But yeah,
got a
so that's
single
that's how I
out.
pick them.
Let's talk about your single Patience, right? With
Yeah,
Cowboy.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you dropped the video just recently. How's that going for you? What's the response from the song?
I'm getting dope feedback. Actually, I switched up my style a little bit on there too. Went a little
Yeah.
bit more flowy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's
you
a new
already know
thing
I've
for
been
you
had.
right now. That's a new thing.
Yeah, yeah. I've been had bars. I've been had mad wordplay and metaphors that they will never seem to give me credit for. I don't know why, but probably because of the flow. So that's why now I'm trying to give a little bit of both. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm hearing it now. I'm hearing it. You feel me?
Hmm.
So yeah, I definitely switched it up on there as well. Check that out. My man 147 killed the hook. He's got a good, real distinctive voice, and a lot of people sleep on him as well. So shout out to bro.
So can we expect some music with you and your
Have you
new
heard it?
artists? Because you got new artists. Yes. It's dope. I think it's dope. I think all the new stuff that
Yeah.
you're doing is dope actually.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, we got a song out right now called "Lonely," featuring me and Christian Rock.
Mhm.
And we got that one. We gonna do a lot of work. I might put her on me and DDG doing a collab tape, so I might try to get a hook out of her or whatnot to put on there. You
Right.
know, anything I do for me, I try to do for her as an artist because I'm an artist. So that's just like my little resource to do it. I'm not like a real label or manager or whatnot, but I'm an artist. So if I'm doing some artist stuff and she's right next to me, feel me?
Right.
I'm actually doing better than a manager or a label would because managers don't have to call somebody's manager or call somebody to make I got direct line. Everybody want to deal with me. All I gotta do is call the shit. I call you.
Mm. Who? No, I'm joking. so
Yeah.
so okay. So you're doing all this music, you're doing all this. When do you have time to just relax a little bit and like just let your mind unwind?
Um.
Because you're doing a lot right now, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
sure this
Yeah.
is not the only show you're working on. Because
Yeah.
I see your wheels turning.
I got a lot of business endeavors. I'm involving myself in. I'm just trying to grow up. I guess.
Hmm.
I don't want to be a rapper forever. Shit. I don't.
What
Yeah.
age would you think you would want to stop rapping at?
Um. Probably about, I don't know. Maybe like 30.
For real?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a generation change. Of course you're gonna drop a single or a project,
Right.
feature, but I'm saying like full time. They were like 30, but by then I should be feel me. I should have 30.
I know that's right.
I ain't talking about thousand, baby. I ain't talking about
I
thousand.
hope not, because that's a long time to work for 30,000.
Yeah, we
Uh,
got that right
does,
now.
does Wax still manage you?
Yeah. That Wacky 100 is my manager. He's actually the best manager, and the way I handle Rock is the way he handled me. So definitely learned how to manage her through him. Cause when he got me, I was real rugged and in the streets. I ain't had no license. I ain't had no like. I was living real illegal, and he got my credit score right. He got my license right. He got me houses, and not got me, but
Yeah, helped
put
you.
me in position to
Hmm.
get them. So I own everything. It's not like he's buying it for me and it's in his name. It's nothing like that. He's a dope manager. He probably best thing that happened to me, because I feel like if I would have went any other
Really?
direction, they probably would have took advantage of me. They wouldn't have got my credit and my house, and put me in position to really put other people in position.
Which is so crazy because to me they act like his rep is like he's just like a bad guy,
Yeah,
like a bad guy to do
yeah,
business with, a bad guy to deal
yeah,
with. And that
yeah.
was where I was going to ask you, like, do you have any issues that may have come from him managing you? But it sounds like you're doing great
No,
with him
yeah,
managing
man.
you.
I have zero issues. I got two houses, three cars, and I'm not even the hottest rapper. I'm not even like the coolest one. And it's not too many of them that will tell you they got two houses. They shooting a reality show at this one. They got the family at this one, and that's what I'm saying. He
That's
put
dope.
me in position to put other people in position. So he's the best businessman. Now, he will activate if your business is not square, he will activate, and then it may cause you to be like, oh my God, he's not a good business guy. No, you're not a good business guy. So now he has to gorilla you pretty much into being a good business guy. So it's kind of like a good cop, bad cop type thing. He's a bad
Hmm.
cop. I'm a good cop. I come in, nice smile. Hey, hi, how you doing? And then he's business. He's not playing with you. Like, so you better have everything you said you was gonna have in that paper
And
on your app.
we know you get a little bit distracted sometimes. Are you going to explain what happened at your son's birthday party while you was playing them damn video games? You were supposed to
Okay,
be on
yeah,
time
yeah,
and you was
yeah.
playing video games.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So, my son's birthday. My son lives with me. All right,
Mm.
I'm that type of guy. My son lives with me.
Okay.
I
I
already
know that's right.
I, I woke up with him. We had our happy birthday. I dressed up as Power Ranger. We jumped in the jumper from about 10 in the morning until about 4 o'clock. Right
Hmm.
now, DDG calls me. He's like, "We just put a single out called BGC. Make sure I go check that out." So DDG called me. He like, "Yo, this dude adding. He's viral right now. Let's go on there and promote the song or whatnot." So I'm like, "All
Right.
right, damn. I'm at my son's birthday party right now, but it sounds like business." Click.
Right.
All right. Boom. So um altercation had happened at my son's birthday party. We black and dysfunctional, so shit happens. So I took that time while that was happening, to go intend to this business endeavor, right?
Hmm.
Now while I'm there, I guess I'm gone for too long or whatnot. Like I said, I left at 4 or 5, and I probably got back at like about 7. But I was already Power Ranger. I already did my fatherly duties. But I
Which
guess they was
Ranger
busy.
was you? Don't leave
The
that
blue
part
one.
out.
I
Okay,
was the
Blue
blue one.
Ranger.
Come on,
I know
guys.
you was. Come
Uh,
on.
so yeah, but I guess they were waiting for me to cut the cake or whatnot, and that's why it was a little. She was irritated, I guess, and saying that I'm making her look bad because they're like, oh, okay, we're at Blueface's house. Where
Right.
is he at? Let's cut the
Hmm.
cake, and I'm trying to handle this real quick, and that's how that went. But what did you think about it? You think I'm a bad guy because I had to take 2 or 3 hours out of the birthday
Uh,
party?
um, from the side of your story, because it's like three sides to a story, but I could understand a little bit how you could have slid out and then came back. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get a
like,
little backlash for agreeing with you, but
uh,
sometimes
I
business
know, right?
calls.
Yeah, like I was already Power Ranger. What more you want me to do?
Okay. All right. Okay. So
You
my
feel
last
me?
question.
I'm throwing the part. It's the part. I'm
You throwing the
funding
party.
funding the party. Throwing
You
it.
were there though. That's all that matters. You was on time initially.
Yeah.
You just stepped away for a second.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's it. Okay. Well, my final question to you is going to be one that I feel like you skipped over a little bit earlier. So
All right.
I mentioned Coi Leray. So you two were hanging out a little bit. What was that relationship? And it looks like she's moved on now. But were y'all dating at one point in time? Recently?
We were getting to know each other.
What happened
Let's put it
where
that way. We were getting to know each
it
other.
looked like it ended? So what happened there?
Um. Remember I was telling you, like me, being who I am, my love life is not, is always at risk because of
Uh-huh.
the way I move and operate. So it was one of those things. She kind of, I guess, didn't want to stick around. So you know, I can't hold her to that. I can't, force her to stick around. But I got nothing but love for her. She's dope. She's doing good things. So I'm happy to see that.
All
But
right.
yeah,
Well, you got an album coming?
yeah. This summer, me and Didi got a collab album, and then I got my own album. So stay on the lookout for that.
That's right.
You'll
And they
probably
could
hear.
go check out what's it called?
I ain't had a name yet. I ain't gave a
Oh.
name.
All right. Well, they could check out your new singles right now. You got 2 singles out right now
Yeah.
that they could go check out, follow you, and also try to be a part of your show. What's your new show going to be about? What's your second idea about?
I haven't come up with one yet. Honestly, I'm so focused on this one that until it prospers, I can't I can't go nowhere else.
You got to think of one for the ladies, because this is the ladies like to watch this, but the fellas really like the ladies. You got to think of one that's going to appease
Yeah.
the women. You get what I'm saying?
No.
So
No.
I'm gonna send you some ideas, and you could give me a percentage of that cut
Uh,
you getting over there on OnlyFans.
all right. If it's a good idea, shit, I ain't greedy.
All right,
All right. I appreciate it.
Blueface.
All right.
We are the morning hustle.